Let's ride. I'll ride. I'll ride. I'll ride. Let's ride. I got a fresh paint job, fresh inside. Is the outside frame in the trunk?
Testing.
Testing, 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 testing. So guys, if you want to know, do I have ADHD? I do. Yeah, of course, dude. Screen share all day. There's no secrets out there. Okay, so what I want to tell you guys, that was a 10-minute introduction. Boy, 10 minutes down. So I want to keep this open today. I want everyone to talk about like challenges they have, things they have. I was telling you I have Josh Stern stuff up there, but then I brought this up. Josh Stern stuff that we'll dive into should we need to. Talks a lot about like compensation. So what I will tell you this is we all start in the business. How long you been in the business in the back? I've seen you around a couple places. 3 years. What's your name? Pedro. Good, man. Pedro, do you mind if I pick on you for a minute? All right, guys. Pedro, we're going to pick on Pedro. 3 years. Okay. What is your business model? Like, how do you just like, I'm just trying to help anyone buy or sell home. I don't really care. Like, what do you lean into? How do you find your clients? What's your story? Okay. Service, right? Pound the payment. You'll get out there. You'll do your thing. And how have you been doing? First year in real estate, how did you do? Second year in real estate, where are you at? Third year in real estate, this is where I'm gonna pick on you a little bit. You're gonna be vulnerable, but don't worry, we've all been there. So, okay. Buyers, sellers, what'd you do? 2 buyers, okay. And were you working another job during that time as well? Okay, cool. Second year? Okay, full-time real estate agent. Okay, sounds good. Were you with Keller at the time? Okay. You son of a bitch. Just joking, guys. I won't swear again. Go ahead. Okay. Going on 3 years. So this is your 3rd year. So last year was the 6, first year was 2, last year was 6. You know this. Okay. Now, Pedro, so this is good. So we have people like Pedro in the class. Pedro's like, I want to grow, baby. I want to get this thing done. Okay. Amy, may I pick on you for a minute? Come on. Come on, little girl. Okay. So, Amy, how long you been in the business?
15 years.
15 years. Okay. So, Amy, tell me a little bit about your business. Where do your clients come from?
Okay. I've never door knocked. I've never cold called. So I started with SOI.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really explode until about 8 or 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I built my business on open houses.
Wonderful.
So most of my SOI is people I met at open houses and their friends and family.
Awesome.
I didn't ever hit up my own friends and family for business.
Yeah. Has that changed over the years?
People who know me and like me and trust me have sought me out, and then I've added them to my SOI.
Yeah.
My SOI is about 425 people.
Well, if you said 420, we'd just take a smoke break. That's what we
Yeah,
would do, Amy.
But we're on to vaping now. So.
Yeah, that's right. We take a vape break. So she got 425. That's awesome, Amy. So here's why I asked this. And Pedro, thanks for talking with us, right? 3 years, 15 years. I just knew that Amy's business was further on. That's why I asked her. I had no idea where your business was. So thanks for being vulnerable. Amy, thank you. I might have some more questions for you. But just big level here. So Amy, 15 years, we can probably all remember when we're just starting and you're trying to drum up business and what that looks like. Amy said something really important there. For her, she didn't feel good going to like brother, sister, whatever. Hey, can you guys just cousin, whatever. That's Amy's. That was Amy's. That's how she felt. That's okay that she felt that way. Other people I know are like, hey, I got my license. Mom, dad, let's help you move something, do something like that. And that helps too, right?
And my first deal was my parents' house.
Hey-oh! So she lied to us. Strike one.
Yeah.
So here's what I would say. As real estate's a little bit of a game. So the longevity that you can create, the more your the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for, guys? The more you're, no, the more legitimacy. Sarah Hyatt from 4111 here, she's worked with me long enough that she's like, I got you, Justin. Here's what you're thinking. Legitimacy increases the more the time goes on. So you start helping more people, your family recognizes like, oh, geez, you really weren't just doing this for a year. Like, I guess you're really trying to make a career out of this. And then you hit 5 years and you're like, geez, and like, they seem like they're doing okay. And then they start feeling comfortable to say, hey, I'm like, Pedro, what do you think about the market right now? It's crazy. Like, I'm hearing people are paying $50,000 over appraisal. Do you think like that's real? And you have conversations because people feel comfortable coming to you, right? So once again, 10 more minutes down, guys. Now we're going to get into the presentation. So the question that I want to have for you guys is Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop, whether you're Pedro or whether you're Amy, there will come a point in your life when you're like, whew, okay, I feel like I have business coming to me. And we all hear people saying working in your business. You guys heard that? Working on your business, working in your business, just to get some crowd participation. Amy, do you know what that means? If I said working on your business versus working in your business?
So in your business is like people that you already have worked with as clients.
Yeah.
Working on your business is building your relationship.
Okay. So I'm going to correct that a little bit. Thank you for being vulnerable and just chatting with me. Because you know what I hated when I was young? The teacher would say, Justin, what do you think? I love to talk, but then the teacher would ask me and my back would get sweaty. I'm like, I don't know. I really froze. And people are like, I can't believe you froze, dude. You're always talking. I'm like, I just hate being just picked on out of the blue. So here's what I'm going to tell you. A little bit with this. You talk sphere, you kind of go more into like a database kind of style. People you know, people you don't know. I would challenge and say, when I say working on in your business, it's just saying like, what am I doing to get deals? I'm knocking doors. I'm calling people. I'm going to go around and I'm going to sit every open house that I possibly can sit for whatever agent out there. I just want something so I can do this. And you just start getting in your business, and you're going to start getting business. You're going to start closing things. And then you'll start asking yourself like, I'm not sure what in the hell to do. And to be honest with you, I have 3 people in a contract and I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do next? I guess I need a transaction coordinator to help me out or something. I guess, I don't know, Keller Williams, I've heard them talking about like Cami, maybe I'll call Cami. Hey, Cami, can you help me with transaction coordinating? And that works. And that works until you maybe get up and Cami's going to say, come in, I got some systems. I got some stuff that I'll send out to them. But it's not like your stuff. It's not Pedro's stuff. It's not Amy's stuff. It's probably like a blanketed kind of like, congratulations, you're in a contract. Here's what happens next, coming from a third party. And you can probably fight through that for a while. And then you'll get to like 15 transactions and you'll be like, okay, boy, dude, like I'm not going to be honest with you. I can't take all these buyers on right now. Or, you know, my sellers, I'm feeling like I need some additional help within my office. And this is where I'm going to talk about working in your business. In your business, you can get so drowned in your business. And the thing that I have found is because we want to stay in the system, you want to just work, you start to tell yourself lies. Lies you start telling yourself is like, if I have someone else to help me and they're calling on my behalf or they're doing something for me, people are going to be like, no, what in the heck? This isn't Amy. Like, what are you doing? Like, I need to talk to Amy. I don't want to talk to Carrie. So you start telling yourself these lies. And then you think like, oh, well, the way I build relationships, how many people said this? Amy, you tell me this is true. And this is Amy Gibbons. Amy, you tell me this is true. Have you ever had this thought go through your head? Because I know you get swamped. I know you get drowned because you're a high producer and you have lots of things coming at you. I don't know if you use a showing assistant, but if you ever had the thought go through your head, I could never use a showing assistant because if I used a showing assistant, that's where I build all of my relationships. That's where like people love me. And so if I have a showing assistant, then I'm just building someone else's business. Have you ever had that thought? Yes. Challenges, right? There you go. Okay, so this is what I hope to break today. And for the new agents out here, you're still going to get something out of this. I am going to tell you all of my growth that has come when I just learned to let go. And it's the hardest dang thing to do. little bit about my business. Like the first year, I think I closed 16 transactions. Second year, I think it was like 20. I used to have this down because I just am like very competitive. It's like 25, my 28, my second year. Then it was like 36. Then it was 34, believe it or not. I went 36, 34. Then I was like 43. And then it's been like 56. Last year was 64. So like we're starting to help more folks, right? And what I learned, this is like after a few mental breakdowns. You guys laugh, wait till you're there, you suckers. After a few mental breakdowns, I realized, and this is the thing is Brian Hurd, if you're on a team, I was on a